one of the pleasures of being a faculty member is to have colleagues like Zach.
कभी भी हम जैसे इनके पास गए कि सर ये दिक्कत है, नेटवर्क की दिक्कत है, अरे कराओ ना ठीक से जल्दी से, मतलब उन्होंने कभी ऐसा किया झट से काम करना है लैब में, कोई चीज़ अटकनी नहीं चाहिए, बीइंग इन योर हेडशिप.
But then SAC at that time, the issue of naming the machines. And he named them out of, the ragas of classical music. And that name even holds today.
My other memory was very interesting. We had a night, like a cultural night, organized by our batch before we left. And Sak actually sang fantastic that day. He sang Diya Jalao Jagmag Jagmag, reminded us of K.L. Sehgal.
Diya Jalao Jagmag Jagmag, Diya Jalao Jagmag Jagmag, Diya Jalao, Diya Jalao, Diya Jalao, Diya Jalao, Diya Jalao, Jagmag Jagmag.
He joined in 1989, almost 35 years ago. Long innings.
Those days were actually very nice. We were all, there was actually far more academic interaction between the young people. Somehow I could talk to Subhashish could talk to me, to Arvind, to Sanjeev Kapoor, and somehow we were able to do a lot of what might be called computer science discussions even during chai.
When I used to go in for the BTech project meetings, there was a sign which said "Do not fake Melba," and for 1 year I kept looking at that sign and wondering what it meant. And I thought maybe it's obvious, and I feel stupid if I ask him, and turns out it's obvious. So I didn't. The whole year passed, I didn't ask him. Then once, while I was doing my PhD, I came back and I visited him, and I was like, finally it's time. Right now, if he thinks I'm stupid, let him think. So I said, what does it mean, do not fake Melba? He said, yes, Melba mat feko.
Apart from being meticulous in setting up systems, writing scripts not just in his nice hand but also in horrible scripting languages, SAC did something which is extraordinarily important, not only mentoring young colleagues but also taking care that our staff get trained.
Subhashish and I had a lot of fun scripting, especially in the days when disk space was low. So Subhashish had a script called Hogs, which would give out the names of all the people in order who are hogging a lot of disk space. So, and then I wrote a script to use that called Tigs, by which I would start deleting their files. So, and these scripts would run. They don't work. I don't think they are operational anymore. But if you go with an excavator onto the virtual machines, you will find these scripts somewhere there.
Those CO, I think perhaps the best intro programming book, which he doesn't want to turn into a book. He wants to call them what live notes, right? Are those COL 100 notes. They cover computation from various viewpoints. Every student across the world would do well to actually go look through those notes.
But I just want to thank Zach. I've done that before, but I'll do it again, for teaching us logic, programming languages, and compilers. Compilers was an elective. I took the compilers course, and fortunately or unfortunately, I took it, and so I fell in love with it, and that's what I'm doing right now. One of the things you taught us was literate programming, which I never used, but I always feel very proud to at least know what it is, and having done that once in my life.
So thank you, Zach. There are many roles, many hats.
So once again, Zach, thank you so much for all your contributions.
We will sorely miss you.
It has been a fabulous journey for me, and personally, I have enjoyed every aspect of it throughout, whether it be starting with the Intel labs or then later moving to this place. I was the first person to move here. Well, I'm happy for whatever I did, and then I also served in JEE, and that was in computer center. Well, it has been a very, very busy and active time for me.
दिया जलाओ जगमग जगमग दिया जलाओ जगमग जगमग दिया जलाओ दिया जलाओ दिया जलाओ दिया जलाओ दिया जलाओ